selling.
into silver for.
Yeah.
If you're into silver to leave money to your heirs, no, you never sell.
Yeah.
If you're in it to save for a retirement or something, yeah, you might sell some now.
Yeah.
If you're in it to speculate, yeah, you could probably sell a bunch now and hold and wait and see if the price goes way back down and then rebuy at the lower price, make money.
Yeah.
Depends on if you're a speculator, a saver, or you want to leave something to heirs, or, it depends on your.
What you're going to do with it, basically.
Right.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Chick Picker.
We have Todd. Todd, the long-winded seller.
I am a happy camper because silver's high, going higher.
Good morning, Texas Val. She says good evening.
Good evening.
Check your watch. I think it's morning, isn't it? I could be wrong. Good morning, Dahlia. How's everybody doing? Sorry I missed y'all yesterday. We had a wild ride. Let's see here.
I mean, in March, silver was down to like $16 an ounce, and right now it's right around $21. Wow.
Yeah.
Big move up.
That is a big move. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Well, like I always say, I've got so much. I don't want to say I've got, like, I just have a whole lot of everything. But good morning, Anissa. How you doing? But I am making strides to empty the hoard, or at least dwindle it down a little bit. I definitely my shopping trips have went down to hardly nothing.
Yeah.
Which is good because I don't need to. I got plenty of stuff.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people told me that already, but I'm just stubborn. I do what I want to do when I want to do it, so I'm kind of hard-headed like that.
I did pretty good on clearing some stuff Saturday at my garage sale.
Good. That's great.
I had a bunch of cash register drawers, and I sold 5 of those. So
very cool. That's good.
They take up a lot of room. Isn't that?
Yeah.
That's got good. A little. I don't have breathing room. I have gasping room in the death pile now. Which before it was just cram packed.
That's really good.
Yeah. Some of the stuff I had, people were like messaging me on Facebook before the sale even started. Hey, can I come by and get that before your sale starts? Okay.
First come, first serve. You better get in.
Had a bunch of old mason jars.
Uh-huh.
Man, people wanted those. Bam, they flew out of here.
Well, I think right now people are, for some reason, I think there's a lot of people that are getting back to canning and, you
Well,
know,
yeah, it's
putting stuff
perfect
up.
time for canning jars because people's gardens are all coming in right now.
Yeah.
They planted in the spring and now they're all doing their
e-
harvests.
Everything's a popping. Yeah. I was I was thinking about, when Mike was alive, we put up some corn, some sweet corn,
Yeah.
and I had never done. I mean, my mom canned, but she canned like green beans.
Yeah.
That was like the thing. She'd buy several boxes of green beans and then can them all.
Yeah.
Which, it
Good
worked.
stuff.
It worked good for us because, I mean, she had fresh green beans and at any time during the year. But I mean, I get it. I mean, it's better, probably better for you, less preservatives and stuff like that. But it just, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of busy work. But whatever. I am not the canning type of person, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never been into that. I mean, I would help my mom and stuff, but for me to put up, especially living by myself, that I just couldn't. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Remember
I wouldn't do it.
my first experience with gardening was at my uncle's farm when I was 16.
Mhm.
And my parents shipped me off like it was summer camp or something. They said, go work for your uncle. I'm like, okay. Because he had just had a hernia operation and he was in the middle of moving to Oklahoma from Texas and they had a big garden.
Uh huh.
Anyway, my aunt put up 80 quarts of red beets.
Wow.
And I'm still washing red beet juice out of my skin on my hands.
Good
We
morning,
would
Hank.
clean and pressure cook those beets and oh
But
my gosh.
that was probably a very good experience for you, right? I mean,
Yeah. Taught me a lot about things I didn't want to do for a living.
right, right.
Dug a lot of ditches. He had a water line that busted every night, I think.
Oh
So
wow.
every morning we'd be out in the field with the shovel digging up a water line.
Ugh.
Yeah, by the end of that summer, I think that water line was mostly repair patches instead of line.
Oh man. Crazy.
He was
Yeah.
so good with money. He would rather repair an old line using grunt labor than buy new. And yeah,
Well, I mean, I understand. I get that, but I mean, also, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's the kind of that's the way you got to work it when you have a farm like that. But wouldn't it be better to just go ahead and buy a line, and then you could use your time, doing something else? That's my
yeah.
thinking. That's my thinking.
I don't know. It would be hard to go back and say he did things the wrong way because he
Yeah.
died a multi-millionaire in the early 80s.
Right.
Uh, but
Yeah.
yeah, and that water line, it wasn't even for the house. It was for garden and for cattle and for uh, it wasn't a
It wasn't a household
Yeah,
line. It was,
he pulled the water straight from a farm pond.
wow. Huh.
But shoot, on his little farm, he ran like 150 head of cattle.
Wow. That's
I
pretty
guess
cool.
he was more of a rancher, but I don't know. They had a huge garden.
He had a little bit of everything. Sounds like he did a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he would buy and sell a farm and he loved going to garage sales and auctions.
Uh-huh.
I went to a bunch of garage sales and auctions with him.
So did he have like a house full of stuff?
Oh God.
Cha-ching.
I mean, he would do antiques in the 60s, 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
And so antiques then would be like super antiques now, because
Right.
that was what, 40, 50 years ago. How old am I?
I would say
Yeah,
closer to 50s probably.
that was almost 50 years ago.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, he had tons of stuff. I mean, it was so weird. He would wear overalls, but then sit down and eat off of fine china he'd gotten at an auction for maybe 50 cents a plate, And it wasn't cheap china. It was like fine china,
Right.
just because we could. I mean, it was fancy stuff.
Oh
Crystal
my goodness.
goblets. Those crystal goblets are probably worth $50 a piece now.
Wow.
And we just drank our tea out of them like, hey,
Oh, the experiences.
yeah. He had a whole wall of grandfather clocks. Just craziness. Lots of stuff. That guy could breathe and make money though.
I don't. I definitely know that there's not very many people like that. That
Yeah.
that could do that. But good morning, Maggie.
Good morning.
God, if that man had lived in the reselling age, he would be like Bill Gates rich.
Wow. Pretty cool.
What?
Pretty cool.
What are you doing, Maggie? Hi, Maggie. Good morning,
Hi.
Maggie.
Good morning. I'm trying to find the chat here. There we go. There we go. How's everybody? So you had a good yard sale, huh?
Yeah, moved a bunch of stuff. Friday we went out garage sailing. I got some stuff, but kind of disappointed on how much I was able to buy.
Oh,
But then Saturday we sold $600 worth of junk that I didn't want to sell on eBay. So
awesome.
Very good.
that was good.
And are you recovered from it yet?
No, well, I think I am now. Yesterday I was supposed to go with Gwen to the big town and buy me a suit for the wedding, but I wimped out after I had 24 packages to ship yesterday.
Man.
Awesome.
After I did those, I was like, God, can we just go tomorrow? So we're gonna go today. But yeah,
When's the wedding?
August 7th.
Wow.
Man, that's just around the corner.
Yeah.
No, finally here.
That's exciting.
It's very
Well,
exciting.
it is, but God, there's so much nitpicky stuff. Gwen's been making centerpieces for rehearsal dinner tables, and God, we've been paying everybody money. That's expensive. And then we went. I mean, just this morning, David's texting Gwen about seating arrangements, and I'm like, everybody's so worried about making somebody else mad, you know. Like, I didn't want
Yeah.
you to sit by then, or how come I don't get to sit by then?
Is it gonna be pretty big?
No, not real big,
Not real big.
but big enough.
Big enough to, yeah,
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
your pocket scream a little bit.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Help me! There's Sally Ann. Is it gonna be pretty big?
Turn it off, Sally, newbie.
Big enough to. Sally,
Oi,
are you okay?
oi.
It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
You know, I haven't been to a wedding in I don't even know how long.
Yeah, I don't go to very many.
Trying to think of the last one I was to.
I would say probably my well, yeah, I guess that would be counted as one. Probably like 2010
Yeah.
or so.
I tried on one of my old suits.
Yeah, what happened with
I
that?
about whooped a blood clot into my waistline from trying to put the pants together in front. For some reason, the waistline on that suit is really shrunk.
I can't imagine. Must have got washed wrong or something.
Right? Shrunk?
Shrunk in the
Yeah.
dry cleaning.
Sally, you doing all right?
I don't know. I'm like
That bad?
tired.
You should go back to bed.
this week has killed me.
Well, she put you on for a lot of days in a row. You should
Mhm.
have kind of worked you in a little bit.
But
Yeah.
she did that for a reason because like we have stupid stuff going on. We have stupid stuff with people, you know, like our crew going on. We have there's just too much.
Yeah.
It's like my boss is freaking ready to quit right now. And I
Yeah.
don't want that to happen, you know. But they just implemented this whole mask thing and they want her to freaking police it. And she's not doing it. So, you know, she's like, why do I have to tell everybody that comes in the door that they have to have a mask?
Right.
Why
Right.
why am I supposed to be their mommy? They know that they're supposed to wear one,
Yeah.
you know, but I guess she had a ton of people yesterday. Why are you waiting on him? He don't have no mask on. Why is he even in the store?
Well,
You know, she's like, obviously there's some, you know, there's something wrong with him to where he can't have a mask on,
um,
you know?
I'm a believer now.
Why?
Just the Facebook of my band directing peer teacher, Robbie. He's on his third week of being sick with COVID.
Yeah.
And he said several times it was near death.
Yeah.
Wow.
Couldn't breathe. His head was exploding. Every time he tried to eat something, he threw it up. And
It
he said
sounds bad. It sounds bad, but
he ate
saying
some
that,
blueberry pie and it tasted like salt.
That's the thing. You lose your sense of taste and smell. I've heard a
Mhm.
lot of people who have had that happen.
yeah,
So he's starting to recover. He's feeling good enough to put his
But
experience on Facebook.
so let me ask you. So do you think that if everybody around him 24/7 was wearing a mask, do you think he might not have gotten it?
Or does he know where he got or how he got it?
Yeah,
No.
he got a message from a friend. They had gone to vacation
Mm.
in Colorado in the mountains, and I guess it was like they had rented 2 or 3 families had rented a house together, and his friend had called and said, "Look, we're sick, and we hate to tell you this, but you've been exposed." And sure enough, Robbie just has had a terrible case of it.
Huh.
I mean, it's sad. I'm not gonna say it's not, but
And he's not elderly. He's about my age, mid 60s, you
yeah,
know.
Oh, that old.
And he said several times, I felt like it was over. I was
Huh.
done for.
Yeah.
And they don't want you in the hospital
No.
because you're going to infect everybody else. So
yeah.
Yeah.
he
And
toughed it out at home and kind of kept an open line to the doctors, and
Yeah.
you know, he
I'm just
kept taking
saying,
albuterol treatments because
yeah,
they wouldn't give him steroids because it would weaken his immune system to be able to fight off the virus,
Mhm.
hmm
and couldn't give him antibiotics because it's
Just
it's not a
yeah,
it's a virus. It's not
bacteria.
a
bacteria.
bacterial.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that.
It's
And there's
just like,
nothing that can make you feel better.
yeah, you got to treat the symptoms, not the not the thing itself, the virus itself.
So if the people that well, I guess if he hadn't vacationed with people outside his own family, he could have avoided it. I don't think it would have been possible for them all to wear masks the whole time they were vacationing together, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
well,
So anyway,
Anissa says, I had mono and thought I was going to die. I swear to this day, I've never fully recovered, and I had it at 17. Wow.
Hmm.
I don't know.
but they
there
say
are
there's
signs
people that
everywhere.
have COVID and no symptoms.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know several people who've tested positive and never got sick at all.
Hmm.
And I know a bunch of people who had it and got over it within about 2 weeks and said it was probably the worst flu they've ever had, like worst flu they've ever had.
Right.
I don't know any of the people I know, no one has had to be hospitalized for it. So,
Yeah,
thank
I know
God.
my daughter Tina, I'm convinced that's what she had. And it was in early February when she had it. And I remember her saying, I feel like I'm drowning because there was just so much fluid,
Fluid. Yeah.
and she just said she just couldn't hardly. And at that time, of course, she went to the doctor, and and I don't know.
Yeah, they had no
I
clue.
went to the doctor. Mine was in January. I went to the doctor, then I went to the emergency room, then I went to the doctor again.
Yeah,
And that's exactly how I felt too, because
yeah,
most of the time I would freaking start coughing and then the phlegm or whatever would come up and I'd have to go and run out the door to throw up,
yeah.
over my porch because felt like I was drowning. That's
Yeah.
I think I had it too at that time. It was like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's a good 3 weeks or so to get over it.
Yeah,
Scary though.
So
He
what do
said
you
it-
do?
he said it took like 2 weeks to get test results back.
Wow.
And so he was thinking about having a second test
Yeah.
to see when he could quit being quarantined. He said, but what good would that do? If it's going to take 2 weeks to get results, then,
It doesn't take that long anymore.
well,
I
I
guess it
mean,
depends on where you are.
Yeah.
this is
Oh, maybe
happening
that's
in
what it
real
is.
time. I mean, he's got it right now, getting over it right now. So
Yeah.
I know somebody that had results in a few hours
Really?
here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
in a
She worked at
hospital,
she worked
can
at
get
a
tested.
nursing home, and she had, they tested all the workers, and she had her results in a couple hours.
Was she
my
positive?
daughter-in-law, every time she was tested, got her results in a few hours.
Oh, she was negative.
Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, fishing and picking.
Gang's all here.
Hi guys.
I don't know. You just, that's what, I mean, I'm not going to chastise anybody if they're not wearing their mask. I've been doing good. You know, I've been trying to follow it. It's hard because a lot of times I don't remember,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, so, but once I look up and I see masks, you know, everybody else with a mask, I'm like, oh, I better, you know, I need to do that, you know, but I'm still not convinced, but I do it more for
Just in case.
just in case.
Yeah.
You know, I do it more because, I mean, I feel almost like, not that I care what anybody thinks, but I feel almost like the odd man out or odd woman out because I'm not wearing a mask. You know, everybody's looking at me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Mr. Stave said he got tested. He's not the father.
Was that on Maury? Maury Povich? Oh, man.
I think all those shows had something like that from time to time.
I used, yeah.
We had to go to West Branch yesterday, and of course we went in and had lunch and stuff at Culver's, and then we went to our doctor's appointment after. Even to go in and sit down and eat, you have to have your mask on first, you
Right.
know, to order your food and all of that. And then, if you know, all the time before you're sitting down, you're wearing your mask. And then once you get back up, you have to wear your mask, go out. And
Or if you
and
get up
then,
to go to the bathroom or something, you wear your mask
and yeah,
when you're away from your table.
yeah. And then you know, when we went to the doctors, we had to have our mask on, and then we went to the store and had to have our mask on. So it's like it's becoming more of a thing of habit now,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I mean, you know, I really do.
Yeah. It sure is hard to kiss Gwen with my little mask on.
Yeah.
You know,
They should invent
Can't-
a kissing
It's like-
mask.
It's like kiss. Oh, that wasn't any good. Okay.
10 years ago, we were scrutinizing Michael Jackson, or not 10 years ago. He's been dead for probably over 10 years, but maybe
No.
not. No,
No.
maybe not. But, you know, he wore a mask everywhere,
Sure.
you
Yeah.
know, because probably because he felt like his
Well, he was a germaphobe too, so
Yeah.
you know. And this says I wear mine under my nose. I cannot breathe with my face fully covered for very long.
Oh,
I'm the
well,
same.
that's not doing you
I
any
usually
good.
Well, I mean, it's doing it. It. Okay.
I was a good boy and actually
mean,
wore mine for the garage sale.
if you sneeze and you sneeze in your mask, then that's protecting the other person. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, if your nose is uncovered, you're breathing all the air. You know.
Usually mine goes right over my nostrils.
Yeah.
That's how I wear mine. And it's loose enough to where, like, because I wear glasses and I'm having a hard enough time as it is with my ears
Right.
because and I can't wait until I get my shield in. But with my ears, they have my hearing aids, my glasses, and the mask over it now. So
Right.
it is so hard to, like,
Yeah.
I can't just take my mask off. If I need I have to pull it down. And that's how I wear mine pulled down when there's nobody in the store,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, like we were working in this store the other day. We volunteer in a thrift store here.
yeah, if somebody sneezes in your eyes, you're screwed. I'm sorry.
If there was nobody in the store, we just pulled them down and we didn't worry about it.
I have my ears protected too. So most people don't have their ears protected, but Corona could probably get in there.
All right, here we go again. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hello,
it's pretty.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
it sounds like your microphone's in your mouth.
Well,
It's fine. It's just I think when you're moving around, I think it gets a little bit louder, but that's okay.
At least you don't sound like Todd and have your microphone up your butt.
Hey, how's my mic sounding today?
It
Like
sounds
it's up your
pretty.
butt. Oh, it's better than yesterday.
I switched back to the new computer,
Oh, okay.
Well,
and
that's
I
good.
think, cross
Yeah.
your fingers, I may have gotten rid of the. It was
Your virus.
it was an extension on Google Chrome
Mhm.
that messed everything up.
An extension of Chrome?
Chrome
You know which
extension.
one?
No, I forgot.
That's interesting.
So be careful what you. And I think I did that. I was trying to register to bid on an auction
Mm.
Cool.
and pay online.
Oh,
And I don't know if I accidentally hit a wrong button and accidentally downloaded that program, but I don't know what I did. You know me, I don't ever know anything what's going on really.
I'm cold today.
So I think I was able to delete that and get all that off the computer now and didn't have to go to buy a new computer or take it to Geek Squad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this computer is only about 1.5 years old. So
Well,
it should
how
be
did you think about that?
about
How
what?
How did you figure out that it was the extension?
Well, usually when I used to go to Google Chrome would come up.
Mhm.
But now when I accidentally downloaded that thing, Google Chrome would come up and then it would immediately switch to their page.
oh,
I forget what it was. And then
Right.
after about 15 minutes, then the internet would start shutting down. Thank you for that, blinding me in my
Right.
eyes.
Right. That's your ring light.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because it's like a
pretty.
clip.
Yeah, it's pretty bright.
My
It's like a
eyes,
clip.
my eyes.
And you just clip it around your camera
Huh.
I haven't taken any pictures with it yet, though. So let's see. Right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear how it goes.
Holy cow.
Better?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's cool.
Huh.
Charges with USB. It also has a strobe, and then it has like 3 other brightness settings.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good for $15.
Nice.
And I wore myself out yesterday packing. Sorry, change of subject.
You were
I
tired?
sold a
$15 on Poshmark, Joanna.
I sold a 24-piece set of stoneware for $135.
Wow.
Wow.
And I swear, I got $135 worth of labor out of me putting it all in, packing all that.
That's a lot of packing.
And the box weighs like 45 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
No, 40 pounds.
Well, you got it done. And
Yeah,
you
my
made some
phone is
money.
innocent. I have a halo for it now.
So the buyer paid $60 shipping and it only cost $29. So I'm thinking, I don't know.
Wow.
Ooh, good job.
That's really
So if
good.
anything breaks on the way there, I can just send them replacements. And I do have extras of a lot of the pieces. So
Well, that's good.
hopefully I did a good, I think I packed it good. I don't know. You never know about ceramics or pottery or glass.
Yeah.
Just cross your fingers and hope it gets there.
Mm-hmm.
It's 63 degrees here today.
Good grief.
It's a little chilly.
Well, I was really happy that I sold those boots the other day.
Yeah, that
That
was a
was
great
a-
sale.
Good job.
That was a great sale. It was kind of slow, and that offer popped up, and I said, "Heck yeah!"
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Beth.
I bet.
Beth,
But
I have another appointment this morning.
you do.
Or not this morning, but this afternoon.
Do you have to
Yeah.
go back for your?
Yeah, that's my follow-up.
That's good. Did you do
Mhm.
any shopping yesterday? Since you were out
No,
and about.
I was too tired.
Oh. Well, shoot.
Hey, let me screen share. I'll show you that pottery lot.
Okay.
Host has disabled participant screen sharing.
Hang on.
Hang on. Host has,
Oh, there. You're
There.
clear.
you see it?
Clear for takeoff.
So,
Oh, those are
can
cool.
you see it?
those are very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the plates,
Oh, the little
and they
puppies.
have they have the little logos on a circle around the edge of the plates and on the edge of the bowls. And then these are the salad plates.
Yeah, those are cool.
That's a very cool set.
So I got those at the auction
I feel like I've seen those
back in
before.
September. They
There is-
are Onada Sakura.
Sakura? I feel like I've seen that.
I have some more of this set too. I've got glasses, tumblers, and I've got
Nice.
I have cups also.
Oh, that's not included with the plates?
Well, I didn't put them in this lot. I mean, the box right now with this stuff, this box is 40 pounds of stuff.
Yeah,
So, but look, they paid $65 for shipping.
right.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
That's good.
yeah, if anything breaks, and then I've still got replacements for these. I've got some more of all this.
Yeah, Mr. Stay says that's why they call it shipping and handling, Todd. Just
Yeah.
to, kind of cover you on that, and extra work packing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably made $2 an hour unpacking it. It took a long time, and I was like sweating by the time I finished packing all that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very
I'm so
cool.
out of shape. I get out of breath when I'm packing. That's just sad. Hope I don't get the COVID. I'll be probably dead.
Oh, stop. Stop it.
Anyway, yeah, COVID cases are still rising after all the stuff we've been through. Sheesh.
I know.
Yeah. What is
Did I-
that noise?
Who's doing a
What does it
haul
sound
video?
like?
Sounds like
Knocking. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
It
Twice
might be
on
my
Sounds-
washer.
it sounds like a washer.
It is.
That's
It's my
that's
washer.
his- okay.
He says hi. He'll be in here in a minute. 'Cause he's probably walking down the hallway.
He's coming on the show. Oh my gosh.
I haven't done
Um,
laundry in a few days and I'm like backed up a little bit. Get it done.
I hope you found some good stuff at the Austin Bins.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
was
sounds
hoping
fun.
we'd see a haul video.
I love the.
From
I really like the bins. I thought they were really
Get it?
really cool. That was me. What do you know? I was sold a Bible. There you go.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go to that one thrift store that I like to go to over there at Gray Lake. Sorry. I gotcha. Ah, what you
Look
got,
at
Todd?
Look at the price of silver yesterday
Holy
and
moly, it looks like
today.
Arrow.
It went from
Going up, up, up.
$19 an ounce, and it's almost 21. Well, it did hit $21 a couple of hours ago, but it's gone back down.
Oh wow.
So it's at $20.93 right now.
Ooh.
So if you got silver, you're looking good.
Awesome.
I'm
I
excited.
know I have some silver to list.
You should get a better price for it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
just the value of silver's gone up like 15% in 2 days.
Yeah.
If you make
Okay.
15% on the stock market in 2 days,
Man.
you're probably a wealthy person.
Yeah, you're doing good. Sally, we need to have a meeting, me and you,
About the auction.
someday.
Huh?
Someday.
Yeah, probably not this week. I'm gonna say. I don't have
Okay.
I don't have the energy to like get it together,
Okay.
to do the first one.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna have to, I think, wait until next week.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it gives me a
Sadie.
little bit more time to get stuff together.
yeah. I just This
I-
week is not gonna work.
Well, it's been, you know, it's been a long week.
I'd like to do it. Don't get me wrong,
I
but
know. That's fine.
it-
That's fine.
so
Somebody left me a feedback on eBay that says USPS quite slow, but otherwise a good transaction. Like, really? Why would you even put that in there?
I don't even pay any attention to that stuff.
me neither.
I know, just happened to see.
I
it.
barely notice when I get a negative.
Oh, I would kill myself if I got a negative.
Oh my
I've
God.
gotten
No.
one.
No, because so this is the thing. I know that there's some buyers out there that will go and look at your feedback and everything, but I don't. If you're just looking at, the last few, if you make enough sales on eBay, that is going to be down the line, within
Gonna
a day or
bury it.
two.
Yeah.
So it's going to be buried, and it's not going to make. I don't think it makes it breaks you.
Nope. And once you get a negative and you see like your sales, it doesn't affect it.
Mm-mm.
Like it hasn't mine. I've probably gotten, I don't know, 7, 8 negatives in my whole eBay thing. I could care less. Well, I'm not gonna say I could care less. There's people out there that are gonna give a negative no matter
No
what,
matter what.
because they don't care about a person's business for one thing, and they there's some people you can't make happy.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just how it is.
Yep.
And so I had to get over it. I had to say, if it's something that I can't change with them, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah. And most of the time you can't change that. Most of the time you can't.
Yeah.
You can't have a bad a negative overturned, or
Right.
because what they tell you is it's their opinion, which is not right.
No,
because,
it's not right.
it's not right the way that they do it.
It's not extortion or, anything like that. You're going to be stuck with it. So you might as
Yeah.
well not worry about it.
You have to learn to just let it go and try to get as many sales as you can to bury it, and do better
Yep.
next time. If you did something wrong, try to do better next time,
Yep.
Yeah.
because we've all made
It's like,
mistakes.
no,
we've
don't
all
do that.
we've all screwed up and, hit the wrong button, or, described it differently than what it was, or, we've all
Yeah.
done that. That's human error, and so it just makes us try not to do that next time.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
I need to list clothes again, I guess. Jeez.
What you got there?
This is that brooch. I was trying to make a lot of brooches.
Uh-huh.
Its brand name is Yingling.
Yingling?
Hmm.
Huh.
I've showed it before,
Uh-huh.
but it's like it's probably a I don't know. It almost feels like a metal piece, but I think it's ceramic.
Hmm.
It's pretty though.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Is it heavy?
rainbowy. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I see. Like blue, purplish.
Like
red.
iridescent
Yeah.
almost.
Really pretty.
Hmm.
Huh.
But yeah, I just grabbed it with my numbers that were in my mug over here.
Oh wow. So Todd, the Eagles are selling for $30 a piece.
Wow.
Yes, Silver
Wow.
Eagles. Well, that's with
Wow.
free shipping, but still, it's
Huh.
yeah,
That's crazy.
craziness going on.
Oh. Well, I only had 3 going out today.
Yeah,
Me too, but I haven't packaged them yet.
Oh,
I just have 2.
So I might just have to take them.
One of them was three game lots, so I guess I had 4.
I have six going out today.
very
Good
good.
job.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my sales lately.
Good for a Monday sales.
Very happy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Today's
Yeah.
Lori's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Happy
Oh.
birthday, Lori.
Lori's 29.
Yeah.
Again.
Good. Oh.
9 and holding.
Do, do,
So.
do.
Yeah.
She had to go to her what do you call it? Sleep study doctor.
Oh,
Ah.
gotcha.
That's where we went yesterday.
What? Oh. Like what's happening here?
Nice.
I'm just
So-
showing everybody Silver Eagles are going. Look at that, $30. That's crazy.
Well, that's what people are listing them for. Is that what they're selling for?
Yeah.
Is that
let's
too
check.
much or too little?
Well, it's only been a week and ago they were selling for about
20.
$23 an ounce.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Look at that one sold for 44. I don't know why. But the price shot up $1 today on all this. These are yet like yesterday's or the day before price.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Craziness. There's one that went kind of cheap at 26,
Mm-hmm.
but that's higher than these were a week ago.
Hmm.
So if you wanted to sell silver, it's a good time to sell. I don't want to sell any, but
I
Yeah.
don't think I do either.
um,
I think I might hoard it.
yeah, that's what a lot of people are thinking. That's what's keeping the price high.
Yeah. Not much selling.
Well, the premium price, I mean, think about it. Silver is like $21 an ounce right now, but there's $9 premium to get an ounce.
Right.
So there's value there above the just silver weight.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie says 1,000 pounds of silver is worth roughly $320,000 right now.
Yeah.
That definitely puts it in perspective.
Yeah. And I've only got like 5,000 pounds. So
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're rich.
I'm
Rich.
rich. I'm rich. Oh,
But that's pretty cool.
Let's see.
times change. Of course, in 2012, silver was $40 an ounce for a little while.
Right.
Really?
So yeah,
Hmm.
when people were trying to, when the housing bubble crashed back in 2009,
Oh yeah.
people started buying silver like crazy and the price shot up to
2012, you said?
Yeah, by 2012 it peaked around $40 an ounce.
Wow.
And since then, it's just had a steady march downward, and it's been below $14 an ounce not very long ago.
So it's gained almost what, $7?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway. Silver's
So
kind of a
so
poor
really
man's precious metal, it's hard to buy gold in an
that's
because it's so expensive, but almost anybody can buy an ounce or two of silver a month, and after several years have a pretty good little savings.
that's melt though, right?
Yeah, melt value, well, supposedly.
Yeah. So then if you have a good sterling silver piece,
Yeah, it's gone
like
up in
necklace
price.
or something, it's gonna be worth more than that.
Yeah, but wearable jewelry is different. You're gonna have all that value for being a wearable piece on top of the silver value. So,
Right.
and if it's like James Avery, their value is 3 times the melt value just because people like James Avery jewelry.
Yeah.
Or
'Cause they have
Tiffany. If you have Tiffany silver, you're probably 5 times the melt price of silver.
yeah. That makes sense. So the brand name is gonna add value to it.
Yeah, real estate will go up just like silver and gold will. It's a hard asset. Fishing and picking. I don't doubt. I haven't looked at real estate, but
Joanna, I got you beat. I jammed my pinky toe yesterday and made the nail bleed, like underneath the nail. It's pretty bad. It still hurts.
nothing like jam fingers.
I know. I was wearing like flip-flops, and I went to get into the car, and I have to like hike my leg up so I could get in because it's tall. I need a freaking step is what I need on that thing. So I had to freaking hike my leg up, and when I did, I hit it on the bottom part, like where your floor's at. I hit my pinky toe on that, and it freaking started bleeding.
Ouch.
Okay. Beth says, Sally, want to guess who I picked as my theme for my August bullet journal? Female dead singer.
Female dead singer.
Celine Dion. No, she's still alive.
Patsy Cline. She did Glenn Campbell last month, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she said that she might do Patsy Cline. Who was that other person that she was thinking of? Because she couldn't. She was trying to figure out which one she wanted to do.
God, I love
I
Patsy
can't remember who
Cline
else she had
music.
on there.
Patsy Cline was one of the best of all
Crazy.
time.
Crazy. Kind of like Ella Fitzgerald was so
Yeah.
good. Aretha Franklin. There's so many good dead women
Oh
singers.
my God, I know. I found a CD at a thrift shop of female, I guess, what do they call them? Torch singers. And it was all these really
Oh,
great
she says
singers.
it's not somebody she mentioned.
Oh, a
Mm.
dead female singer. How many of those could there be? thousands.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Is Aretha Franklin still alive?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Don't want to kill her off.
Yep. Wow, it's kind of hard to think of
Aretha Franklin died. didn't she?
Janis Joplin.
Stevie Nicks. Oh, no, Stevie Nicks is still alive.
Yeah.
But Aretha Franklin's dead, isn't she?
No,
No?
no,
I could have sworn she died a few years ago.
I don't think so.
Somebody Google it.
Whenever I think of 60s, I
think
think of Janis Joplin.
1960s. Patty Page.
Oh, she did die of cancer last year, I guess. Beth said. Aretha Franklin. I didn't know that. Ah, Janis Joplin
Janis
is the
Joplin.
winner.
Uh,
When you say 60s, dead female singer, that's what I thought of. It's
she's
Janis.
one of Michael's favorites.
She was, I never thought of her as being like a great singer, but she was
She's more of
so,
a screamer. She's very passionate.
yeah, so innovative and
Yeah.
artistic.
She was an entertainer for sure,
An
too.
entertainer and just an intense, just passionate. I always think passionate when I think of her.
Yeah. And she was her own person. She
Well, what
you
the
know,
f-
had a mother and a father that was kind of like more on the religious side, you know, and all of that. And I don't know. It was kind of like, if you've never seen any documentaries on her, you need to go watch. There's one on Netflix, I think. Yeah, she was a troubled soul. She would go back and forth to her mom and dad's house, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then, you know, when she was on the drugs, it was always, you know, more difficult. Yeah, she was from Texas. Beth says
Oh, I
she's
know.
local here, Beaumont, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she, you know, she went against the grain on a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
you know, and did things kind of her way, more her way than what was popular at the time, you know.
Yeah, the first time I saw her on television, it was around Woodstock time.
Yeah.
I thought, wow, this lady is crazy, but man, she got her point across where they're singing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I was what, Woodstock, 68?
That's before I was born.
I was about 40. Yeah,
That was definitely before I was born.
I was 13 maybe.
Yeah, because I think Michael was supposed to go to Woodstock and then ended up getting sent. He didn't get drafted into the Air Force, but he had signed up and he ended up going. And right before that.
I remember in 68, my parents fussing about the Beatles and their bad influence with their long hair.
Yeah, imagine. It was the beginning of the decline of the American morals. Long hair.
That long hair was
I think
just
singers
trouble.
like that, like Janis Joplin, in order to be that passionate and to be able to put all of your emotions and all of that out for the world to see, you have to be a little like I don't want to say mentally unstable, but I mean, I think that's why musicians
You
like that
kind of have to not care what other
who are
people think
so
of you.
good or so yeah, just high strung or just so yeah, like they say artistic temperament. And I think
Yeah,
it's just because in order to be able to put yourself out there like that, you have to have that kind of intensity in your personality.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. Because she definitely didn't look like other people in that era,
Right.
and she didn't sing like them, and she didn't dance like them. She was. It was a completely different. She was a completely different animal whenever
Yeah.
it came
She just
to
did her
being.
own thing.
You know, even the ones that were like, you know, kind of druggies or whatever. You know, they she was she was not like them. She was different, even though she was, you know, a druggie most of the time too.
Joanne says, for my parents, it was Kiss. They were so disgusted with them.
And they were her favorite. Huh? I
Oh
don't
man,
even remember.
Amazon has gone completely crazy these past few days. Yesterday, I got a notice that 26 of my items were stranded and I needed to take care of them immediately.
huh?
And when I went in, they were all items that were not yet even at the warehouse. I just shipped them. But
Oh wow.
now I'm doing my repricing and all those items are on my active listings for repricing.
Huh?
Even though when I go to the listing itself, you can't see them, obviously, because they're not there at the warehouse. It's crazy.
Thanks, Beth.
Yeah, fishing and picking. He says COVID has made a lot of people buy boats. Y'all want a good laugh? Go to your local public boat ramp and watch all the people trying to load or unload their new boats. Hardly anyone can back up a trailer. I don't know that I can back up a trailer.
Mm-mm.
It's different.
I don't know.
I had to teach myself.
I don't know because I could just see myself turning the wrong way and then my boat like be beside me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could
What's that
definitely.
doing
Yeah,
there?
yeah. How'd you get there? Yeah. What happened here? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big learning curve, and every trailer's different. I mean,
Yeah.
if you could get used to backing one
Well,
kind of trailer and you switch to a different one, and it's a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, and you can mess yourself up big time.
Oh man. I know I would just.
I kind of feel like though, whenever you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
once you learn, you know, what you're doing as far as backing it up and everything, I
How
feel like
you need to turn the wheel to get it where
yes,
you need to go.
yes,
Yeah. And that is one thing that is kind of deterring me from getting a trailer when I move because I would have to drive into a place and be able to drive forward to leave because I don't know that I could, back it up.
well, this is the thing, like you learn. You take it to your Walmart parking lot and in the downtime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you sit there and you learn until you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
I did that. I did that in my driveway. I went forward because Brandon had it all parked, but he had it parked to where I could go forward, you know, into the driveway, and then I can turn it to where it would come out on the street. And then I just kept doing it over and over again. And I screwed up a lot of times, but I finally got it. Oh yeah.
Beth says she jackknifed a U-Haul trailer once, just trying to get in the driveway. That would be me. That would be me, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen. I mean, you just don't let it go that far. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You
Yeah.
say,
And
okay,
it would be my luck to get like to a point where I could not get it where I needed to go, and I would have to find someone to come and that
Yeah.
would be me. That would be my thing.
I would get so
Uh.
mad at myself though, because we would take the boat and because we had a boat and we would take the boat to the lake, and then so I would have to, back it down the ramp and everything to, release the boat and stuff, and then, pull it back up and then go and park it.
Mhm.
And I got so mad at myself one time because I totally sat there for probably half hour trying to get it down the ramp.
I guess you
And
just have to go slow, and you have to,
yeah,
you know.
but if you know what you're doing, you don't have to go slow. You just
Zip it right down and zip it back up. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, the more you do it, the worse it gets. But because you can,
Back
if
and
you don't
forth, back and forth.
if you don't get it, you're gonna screw up over and over and over and over again
Right.
until you get it.
Right. Yeah, Beth
Back and
says
forth and
back
back
and
and
forth.
forth and back and forth. Yep.
Pretty soon you're folded like a sandwich. Oh yeah. That would totally be me. Totally be me.
It's not that bad. It's really not. I mean, it's frustrating, but
Yeah.
you just I don't know. I thought of it as a challenge.
Yeah. I think that's
I'm like, I can't believe I've never done this, really done this before,
yeah. I have
with
never
all the,
I've never
you
had to
know,
do that. Never had to do that.
all the vehicles that I've drove and stuff. I couldn't believe that I've never had to do anything with the trailer.
And Mike always said it's always because that's just a little trailer for a boat, but can you imagine on a big rig and having that trailer and
yeah.
having to back? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Everybody get out of the way, because they're in those docks. You don't have very much room. You don't have a
Right.
whole lot of room. You probably have inches, maybe a foot if you're lucky,
Mhm.
on both sides. So
Mhm.
you better get it right, or you're gonna have,
You're gonna hit somebody's boat
you're
or
gonna hit somebody's. Yeah, you're gonna hit something.
yeah.
Uh,
This is, I couldn't get out of the damn car.
oh man, but
That
yeah,
sucks.
that's definitely been something that I thought about. Getting a trailer and everything, and
Seriously, you take it down to Walmart
yeah, that makes
and
sense.
you play in the parking lot
Yeah.
and you get it until you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Once you know what you're doing, because it's all about, if you turn the wheel this way,
It's gonna go the other way.
yeah. So,
Mhm.
you just have to get that in your head.
Kind of a reverse psychology type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your brain has been trained
Mhm.
to think, okay, well, if I turn my wheel this way, then I'm gonna go this way. And if I turn it that way, I'm gonna go that way. But it's
Yeah.
backwards. So it's opposite. So you just think of that and then you learn.
Yeah,
No,
when
that's
I'm
not
pulling
right.
my trailer, I try to park a block and a half away so that I can just pull forward and never have to back up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like when I went and got those pallets of Army surplus in Oklahoma City, it was pretty narrow going down that ramp, and I was like, "Oh Lord!" I was fixing to turn my truck over to the guy on the forklift, to back my truck in there for me.
Morning, Julie. She said both kiddos are still asleep. That's great.
So
You get a little bit of breathing time.
so finally the guy said, "I've got a forklift. You just park anywhere, and I'll bring it to you."
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so I never had to back.
Good morning, Rita. Beth says, chick picker, when you move to Texas, driving the truck and or the trailer is not my job. Yeah, I haven't decided really what I'm gonna, there's different options, but I haven't really come to the conclusion of how I'm going to do that. If I'm going to, I don't really think that I'm going to get a pod because I don't know that I would have enough stuff to do that, to do that. But I mean, that is a possibility. It sounds easy enough. You just, pack it and then they pick it up and then they deliver it to your place. And, I just have the car to, the van to worry about. And I mean, that definitely sounds like an option. It sounds like a better option than having a trailer, because you can't go as fast when you have you're hauling a trailer behind you. So I don't know.
I think Jim's idea has a lot of merit. He said, go down and buy a box truck
Mhm.
and then move all your stuff. And then when you're done, you sell your box truck,
Yeah.
and it will nearly always sell for the same price you gave for it.
Yeah.
So all you're out is your gasoline, and if there's any repairs that have to be done to the truck, I mean, don't buy a new box truck. Just
Right.
buy, and that way you don't have to worry about pulling a trailer and it backs
But
up
but then
like a big car,
how do you do that when you have a car that you have to deliver also?
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
you may have to,
Yes. There's another problem.
well, you may have to buy a one-way plane ticket back home to go get your car.
Yeah.
That would still, be cheaper than renting a pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have to get the size of box truck. You don't have to go through all the truck driving school
Well, that's
and
true
get a
too.
commercial license. You need to keep your box truck smaller than,
Yeah.
golly, silver keeps going up. $21.11.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, it is a very good possibility that I really have to look at the expense and measure, the expense of getting a pod um, or a trailer or, whatever I'm planning on. I want to, of course, I want to try and do it as cheaply as possible, but yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the cost and involved and the gas and all that, and see what's worth it. I'm probably gonna do the trailer because I don't really think that I'm gonna have that much stuff. But
I picked
yeah.
these up the other day.
Ooh.
They are heavy.
I bet. Get those on today because those are perfect for camping.
Yeah. 1945
Oh yeah. Get those suckers on there right now. What is it?
plus AMD.
What is that called? Malmac or that's not right.
Melamine.
Melamine.
I don't know.
Isn't
Tell
that
you
a
the truth,
skin
I'm not
disease?
sure if they're melamine or not because they're so heavy.
Well, I mean, they look like that. They look like that's what they are.
I know they
And
look
like
like it.
1945, that would definitely. Oh
Yes, they are.
yeah.
They are.
So
It's kind of hard to tell with 4 of them together.
get those suckers on today. Yeah. Those are so much better than like paper plates.
I got them for $3
Oh, nice. That's a great deal.
at my thrift store.
What do you think you're going to sell them for? I would say list them at probably 40 to 45.
That's what I was thinking too. Just because of the date. I got a ton of freaking Tupperware and I got a pantry, what is it called? Pantry chef or pampered chef.
Pampered Chef.
Yeah. I got a popcorn maker with a butter melter, which
Oh.
people love those.
Yeah.
People love popcorn makers with the butter thingies on the top.
Yeah. See, you're making me want to go to the dang thrift store now.
There was all kinds of stuff.
I want to go to the thrift store.
Don't do it.
I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. No, I just got to stay busy. Just got to stay busy.
Yes, and
Focus.
us what? USAMD.
Nice. And put USA in there.
You
Can.
U.S.
Huh?
There's somebody that listed 4 of them, same ones. 1945 retro.
Still their dang
$40.
listing. Did they sell it?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look right now.
Oh.
It's always funny. Nope. But thing is that sometimes I think people list stuff and then they take it down or whatever and donate it. But and I think that I got their thing, but maybe they didn't wait or find the right person to buy it. I could do it. I've sold more tore up ones than that.
Yeah.
I mean, and these are in good condition.
I wonder how many food fights that tray has been through.
Don't know. Pods moving. Oh, Kiki's mom did Pods moving to Vegas this month.
Can we go fish shopping?
What are you watching?
Nothing.
Something?
Somebody just sent me something. I was watching it.
How come I didn't get it?
'Cause I'm special.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
You're
Nope.
gonna get a violation.
No, I'm not. Oh my gosh. I know, Rita, I should just do it.
What up,
See.
Rita? You're on vacation, girl. Why aren't you in here?
Whew. Mhm. So, yeah. Now I have enough stuff here to keep me busy, keep me occupied, and keep me in good standings
Oh, that's awesome, Valerie.
that I shouldn't have to go to the thrift store. But you know what? We'll see what happens.
You know, it's funny.
To be continued tomorrow.
You know, what's funny is yesterday, because I had these, I have these small board shorts. There's 5 pairs of them that are listed. And somebody on Macari messages me and says, if you put free shipping on these, I'll buy them. And so I'm like, okay. And so I went in, I changed it to free shipping, and I added $5 to the sale, and she bought them.
Wow. Really?
Yep. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Huh. I don't know either. Valerie says, Valerie, will you vlog your move to Texas? I want to. I want to do videos of the move. I think that would be fun. And probably very comical, to say the least. But
Comical.
No, it's too early.
we'll
Oh,
have
that.
yeah, we'll have to see. I'm kind of playing it by ear right now, and just see what happens with that whole thing. Yeah. I just about have, I think I have 10 more boxes in my storage unit. So I'm just about out of that one. I mean, I have 3, but I should be able to get out of the bigger one probably. I'm hoping this week, if not this week, by the end of the month.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll just have the 2, and they're not by any means, filled to the rim with stuff, and like I have reasons to have the storage units. One is for my moving stuff, the stuff that I'm packing up to get ready to move, and
Yeah.
then I have some boxes in there, just because I'm a box hoarder. And then the other one has my listed hard goods. So, but to get rid of this one and be able to clear that up, I think that'll be great. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Get rid of it all.
I'm freezing right now.
It's
I
kind
have
of
to
cool
go get my
here.
blankie.
It's only, well, it's 70 degrees. So I mean, it's not horrible, but
It's 63 here. Usually I have my air conditioner on already and
wow.
everything, but this morning it's freezing. It was 48 earlier.
Oh my gosh, that cold
Yeah.
already?
Uh-huh.
Woo. Yeah, that
We're
would make me
supposed to get
cold.
rain tonight.
I would definitely have the heater on at 48. I mean, like, turn up the heat.
Yeah, so it's still probably that cold in here,
It's
around
freaking
50
cold.
something. And I'm wearing shorts.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh. I wish I had some bananas.
Nanners.
I have to get some today. Yeah, I also got have you ever heard of Yo Nanas?
Yeah, I heard of the name, but I don't remember what it is. What is it?
It's a it's you can make like frozen smoothies and
Is it like a mixer or like a blender?
it is, but it's for bananas.
Okay.
Like you can make puddings and
But you can only use bananas in it?
I'm sure you could use other stuff probably,
Oh.
but it doesn't have like the teeth on it on
Uh-huh.
the chopper thing they're not that big.
Okay.
So I think that's what it is. It's like meant to be for bananas, but I'm sure you could throw other stuff in there that's kind of like a softer fruit.
Yeah. Like melons or something?
Yeah, oranges maybe.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I picked that up for $2 and looks like I can list it for about 42.
Nice. Very good.
I also got
Very cool.
slap watches. You remember those? Like
Oh,
you
like,
slap it around your wrist. Yep.
yeah.
I got 2 of those and I got 4 Disney watches that are all in the package still.
Wow.
One
How much do
it
they go
reminded
for?
me of you reminded me, Maggie, because you're wearing your Disney cat
Oh,
like
my cat.
yeah, Aristocats is one of the watches that I
cool.
have. And I think then there's a hunchback one and a Sleeping Beauty one. And
How much do they go for?
some of them don't have comps. So I see that as a good thing.
Oh, that is a good thing, I think.
I need to go switch over my laundry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let me see.
Mhm.
I haven't seen Summer yet. Did Summer have a thing yesterday?
No, not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been fun doing those.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you can come and go as you please and do your work without having to
Right.
worry.
Be on camera and
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, it makes it a little bit easier to kind of do your thing.
Well,
Cool.
this stinks.
Oh, let's see. Rita says I'll try tomorrow, but my husband's doctor's appointment is tomorrow. But my vacation is a doctor's appointment vacation. Oh, well, good morning. Good morning, America. How are you? I'll sell you. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Get out of my closet.
I'm a train car. Huh?
Get on.
Um,
Get on
nope.
out of here. That's exciting.
I don't know what that says. What the
I've got a heck of a lot of people not paying right now. It's really kind of ticking me off.
Oh, I hate that.
I think I have six non-payers right
Wow.
now. That hasn't happened in a long time. But I just have my automatic unpaid assistant thing on, and so I just let them take care of it.
Yeah. I saw an RV Flips guy talking about a buyer got mad over an unpaid buyer thing.
Yep. Well, pay your bill, and you
Yeah.
wouldn't have to get mad.
After they finally paid, they gave him a negative for that.
That is not cool. Oh, Beth says I just declined an offer.
Oh,
I'm tired of playing games. I understand. I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to sell things. Trying to get it out of here, trying to move it along. I don't want to hold on to it. I don't want things.
So, end of July, we're out of our 50,000 listings free.
Yep. Yep.
I got to get some stuff out of my store then because I don't want to pay between 15 and 25 bucks a month for extra listings.
Yeah. I have 2,300 listings right now.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of that whole, in the middle of the premium and the anchor, but I'm really trying to hold off on going to the anchor store. I just need to not do that. So I think that's the best answer for me right now. I don't want to make any get into any harsh things like that. Let's see. Beth said yesterday, well, look at there. Looks like the pay.
Dang.
Good job. You paid your bill. Beth says yesterday I had a part listed for $11.69. Buyer offered $1.30, so I countered $11.68. There you go. That's what I've been doing lately too.
Oh, yeah, I always counter. I never decline.
Unless you get one of those crazy spammer offers that come around, then you gotta just decline it. You can't even accept it because those things they're not good for your store. I can't remember how to determine. I don't know if there's any determining factor if you can tell. Well, good morning, America.
Good grief.
Good morning.
Your reach.
I sold a T-shirt. Thank you very much. That's good. Love the sound of that in the morning. Woo! So maybe I can go to the thrift store now. I made enough money. Yeah, I need to sell like 5,000 items.
Yeah. I just hate paying for 200 or 300 extra listings a month when I've got so much in my store that's been there for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe time for a purge.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, is a good old fashioned switching it over. Huh. Texas Bell says no thrifting. Yes,
She
ma'am.
got you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you know what Carol would say.
Yeah, I know what Carol would say. She would say, keep your ass at home. No going out. OJ says my friend made a lowball offer to someone yesterday for $70 for a $70 item, and the seller countered, offered $10,000. Oh my gosh, now that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much.
They must not want to sell that.
I guess not. I guess not.
Well, that's just going to make people angry.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody goes and pays full price, they're apt to leave you a bad feedback. This buyer was rude. Bad
Yeah.
I think I
feedback.
want
Check.
$1 million.
$1 million.
That's true. Yeah. Karen's at the beach says, Todd, there are additional benefits for sellers and managed payment for August. There are 50,000 free fixed price listings in select categories and 1,000 fixed price listings in all categories. Yep. For premium stores. Yep.
Yeah, I have
But
a premium store, but
how many things of yours would you say are collectibles?
I think all the video game listings are in the free category.
Okay, that's good.
So that's probably 200 or 300 listings of mine right now.
Yeah.
So I may be okay still, even though I'm way over my 1,000 a month.
Yeah.
I am way under 1,000.
Way under?
I've got a lot of jewelry. I've got a lot of watches. I've got a lot of baseball caps.
I'm down to 963.
Wow.
Blue jeans.
I mean that's the thing is, clothing isn't one of those select categories, so that's okay.
Well,
That's all right.
Well, what you try to do, sister, is like if you have, I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but if you have an older piece of clothing, something that's retro or whatever, maybe list it in a different category besides, try to, if it's like an old wedding dress, say, or whatever,
Yeah.
you try to get those into your collectible categories.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Wonder
Instead of
if
just putting them in wedding dress categories.
I wonder
Yeah.
if books are one of the free category. They must be if video
Books,
games are.
books are, I believe, isn't it books and movies are one of the categories,
Okay.
I believe.
Because
What is
I mean,
it?
I've only got just under 800, 743 listings, but half are books and half are clothes. So I think
Yeah.
I'm still good.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
be
we
good
should
to
be
go.
fine.
Mr. Sadie says, I'm at 106. Get back, Todd. But that's okay. That's, that's, that's definitely okay.
But that's if you're in managed payments by August.
Right.
If they don't put you in, I mean,
Yeah.
I've
I got,
registered, but
yeah, I got my email yesterday. It says I am good to go
oh, really?
on managed payments. So,
Oops.
whenever,
Wow.
whenever they started, I'm in.
Oh, I
So,
haven't gotten anything.
because my, yeah, it kept saying at the top, we'll send you an email. And I was like, well, when are you going to send it? You know, probably the day after, you know, all the deals or whatever. And they
You
sent me
mean
an
if
email.
it says that at the top just of your Seller Hub overview,
It's no,
or if you go into payments?
huh?
Like, where does it say that?
Say what? I got an
Or
email
where
saying that.
where did it say we will send you an email? Like, where you said it said at the
It
top.
said
It
it
says
at the
that.
top of the Seller Hub.
Yeah.
You know, it
Oh,
gives
see,
you, you get these little messages and it'll say, well, I did. It said something like, you know, after I fixed everything, it said, you know, something like, we'll send you an email.
Yeah, that's what mine says. It
To
says we'll
base,
notify you before activating your account on managed payments starting in late July 2020.
okay.
yeah,
That's
it was
what
Nothing.
mine says,
it
but
was something like that. But
Yeah.
they did say that they would email me, you know.
and now they have emailed you.
They emailed me, I'm good to go. So I
Hmm.
don't have to do anything else.
They haven't emailed me yet.
I don't know what they have me at.
Mr. Sadie says I would love to be at 500, but you have to list to get there. Well,
Yeah, that's the
Dang,
the
that's the
thing.
falling off of you.
downfall. Now,
I don't know.
I would
I don't know
say
why it works
if
that way.
if you just had to buy stuff, we'd all be winners.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, you gotta pay the piper, which I'm, you know, I mean nobody likes to list, but you know, it's just part of it. We got to do it.
I don't mind it most of the time. I don't mind listing most of the time, but my hardest thing is taking pictures because I get frustrated on how my pictures look.
Yeah.
And so I just try to do the best I can.
Yep. That's all you can do. What has really helped me is actually getting away from the desk. That has done wonders for my productivity actually, because
Yeah.
I'm in another place where I'm listing, and I'm doing drafts, but I'm doing the whole thing all at once. So I'm drafting it. I'm getting all the measurements, getting everything together, you know, making the listing, and then I go right into taking pictures after that. And then so I do one by one rather than, because that would be my problem. I would do 25 drafts and then it would take me forever because I procrastinated. It would take me forever to take pictures. So that, you know, and then, I could be watching TV because the TV's right here. I could be sitting here watching TV and pretend that I'm listing and pretend that I'm doing stuff, but the whole day goes by and I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do a dang thing. So that process did not work.
What do you do with your clothes after you list them? Do you hang them up, or do you put them in pre-package them, or do you
I
shove them in a
actually,
bin?
I have I have Ziploc bags, so I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I put a binder clip on them with corresponding where they're supposed to go, the number, and then they go in on the shelf.
On a shelf. Okay.
Yeah, they go on a shelf in chronological, number order, and that I don't know. I don't know how I got through that without that system for so long. You got to have that system if you have clothes, if you have a lot of clothes, because I just can't believe that I dug through bins for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That because it was taking me, if I had 10 orders, it was taking me an hour to 2 hours just to find the items, and then I had to package them up, so that was another 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And my shipping is nothing like that now. It's nothing like that. So I'm glad I did it. It was definitely worth the headache, because I had to kind of fine tune it and make it better for me. So I just tried to work that in, and yeah, I can't believe that I went years without it. Yep.
Like
Mr.
me
Sadie,
on jackets and shirts, I just go ahead and hang them and put them in the closet.
yeah,
I got all my eBay.
I don't have enough closet for all those clothes.
Oh, really? Yeah, you
Uh-uh.
got way more clothes than that. But
I've
like
got
jeans, I go ahead and fold jeans and put them in a suffocation warning clear bag
yeah,
with a label of what they are, and then
yeah,
into a bin. But
yeah. Yeah, I mean that process works. I have 5 shelves. I don't even know how many I have on each shelf, but I have 5 shelves that are full of clothes, and I just set up a 6th shelf for more.
you're talking a full rack of shelves, not just
I'm
a
I'm
single
talking
shelf.
I'm talking a full shelf. I have
Okay.
6 of these shelves.
And that's just clothes. Wow.
Not just clothing. I keep shoes here, and then I keep health and beauty stuff here, but all my other hard goods are in my storage unit, because I don't want to, I don't have any room.
Yeah.
Pretty soon I'm going to be sleeping in a little cot in the kitchen, because I have to give up my bedroom for more storage, That I will tell you, that will never ever happen. That,
Maggie finally broke down and bought a shed, didn't she? Didn't you, Maggie?
Yeah, we did, although it was supposed to be delivered last week and wasn't. So supposedly tomorrow, or what, tomorrow. Yeah.
Gwen just said, "Yay, Maggie,"
Yay.
because she wants all of my stuff out of the house.
she's definitely a promoter, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it coming and getting it organized,
Yeah.
Not that I like cleaning and moving things around, but this office is just a mess now.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had another sale.
Man, sales are
Awesome.
popping.
They really are.
Beth says, I don't understand how you say you don't have enough stuff for a pod. Well, I mean, the thing is I want to be able to dwindle down a lot of my. It's kind of hard to do if you're still listing clothes. How you going to dwindle it down? But I have an idea for that. So, you know, once it gets closer to me moving, that's kind of my plan. Once that happens, so I'm hoping to be able to, how would you say it without saying it?
I don't know, but good luck.
Anyway, I'm not planning on having that amount of inventory when I do move. So I want to be able to put it in, you know, get the smallest area. I would love it if I could just put everything in my van. I mean, that would be like, that would
Yeah.
be perfect. That would be perfect. And I don't know that it would be possible though. With all my shelving, I don't think that
Yeah.
would be possible to do that because I'm not taking a bed. You know, the only thing I'm taking really is my TV and my TV stand, my shelving and my inventory. Yeah, so it'll probably be about a big enough for a trailer. That's probably what I'll end up with. OJ says I now have a 3,000 square foot warehouse. So eat your hearts out.
Wow.
Good for you.
Mhm.
Good for you. I wish you all the success with your
Yeah, that's awesome.
ramped up business. Definitely. And that's the thing, you know, that's another option also with because I always say, you know, the house that I rent, like I would want a garage. I would want you know, it doesn't even have to be attached, but like a garage that I can put my inventory in.
Yeah.
But I'm also finding out in a lot of houses they have like carports and stuff like that. I wouldn't put my inventory in a carport, but if that was the case, I could always get a shed. I could always put a shed in the backyard and do that, you know, and put my inventory in there. So I don't know, but I think it would be better if I just had it would be easier if I had a garage, I think. And really an attached garage would be ideal. So yeah. Hi, Jonah.
I think when you're ready to make the move, we should all
Put your
plan
face
to
down there.
we should all plan to fly out there and help you load up.
That would be
Okay.
you know how awesome that would be?
I would do it.
That would be awesome.
And then
I would
then
help
other
supervise.
We could do a convoy all the way
Yeah.
to Texas. That would be so great.
that would be fun. I would do it. Drive out, help you load up, drive down to Texas,
That'd be very cool.
help you unload. That would be fun.
That's right, Mr. Sadie.
Jonah.
It's not the size, but what you do with it. That is right. So, still trying to play with it a little bit.
I just ordered some of those shields that
Those
attach
shields.
to your hat.
that attached to your hat.
Yeah, you wear like a ball cap, and then the shield just slides over the top of it.
Hmm.
Are you gonna wear a hat to work?
I do sometimes.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I had to buy them in a
The
Uh,
face shield covers your whole face, right? Like, I
yeah.
wonder if that would be more claustrophobic than the mask.
Oh, not for
don't know.
me.
The mask drives me crazy.
That shut the hell up.
Man, she told you.
Wow.
She just put it right out there.
Why are you being mean to me? So I'm being boring today?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm not like dying or killing somebody or.
Oh my gosh.
You're boring today because you're not here. Ha 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 ha.
There you go. She got you there. She got you on that one. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Time to get to work.
All right.
Try to get some work done. I'm gonna try not to go to the store or to the thrift store all day.
Mr. Sadie said he
is
thought
there-
that I said shelves that attached to your hat.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I love you too. Thank you.
Well, I would sing happy birthday to Laura, but
She ain't
she's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, darn, we don't get to sing.
No.
You'll have to sing it to her tomorrow.
All right.
There you go. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all later. Get some sales, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later.